Before we get into today's video, I kind of wanted to go over the Golf R a little bit. We have some goodies coming in, we have some parts, but I kind of wanted to go over a little bit of what's going on currently, what's happening. We just gave her a nice clean wash. I have a rear diffuser coming in, which is going to be so sick. So excited to show you guys and do that install. We have the exhaust coming in, which is good. There's a whole bunch of other parts I have coming in, but the front bumper is what I'm focusing on currently. So as you can see here, I have no front plate on the car currently. And the reason for that being is I wanted to see what was underneath this because I never got a chance to. And so for some reason, so there are bracket holes in the bumper, which means there was a bracket here before, but I'm a little confused on why there's screw holes for a plate, but there's also bracket holes for a bracket. Really confusing, but I have a bracket on order, so that's coming in very shortly. And also, my R badge broke off. So I ordered a new one of those. I gotta somehow find a way to pop this little extra piece off, but yeah, that happened last week. So right now we're running no R badge and no front plate, and we will have that all fixed shortly, which is good. And then I have a front lip coming at some point as well. So we have a whole bunch of more mods we're doing, boys. I just wanted to kind of update you a little bit, just a little bit, on what's going on. We're still on the hunt for wheels. We're on the hunt for the whole shebang. At some point, at some point, it's coming. You just gotta bear with me. Some of these parts, I honestly don't know where to go from certain areas. Like, part of me is like, oh, I really just want to do performance, and part of me is like, nah, I just really want to do exterior stuff right now. And then a part of me is like, oh my god, I want wheels. And a part of me is like, oh my god, don't spend it all in one shot. So I'm in the middle of figuring out, but I do have a couple parts on the way. Super excited to install them. So the purpose of today's video and why I'm making this is for the self-driving. The car drives by itself. They call it assisted driving, and what that entails is the car will essentially drive itself. You don't need to have your feet on the brake or the pedal and on the steering wheel either. The only thing it makes you do is touch the steering wheel every probably about 20-30 seconds. You just touch the steering wheel with one or two hands, and then the car can continue driving. It also steers itself in the current lane that you're in. It helps you keep your lane, and it helps you drive without having to drive. It is a really cool feature. Why does a track car have that feature? I don't actually know, but this car has it, and it is right here. So we're gonna go out and we're gonna test that, and I'm gonna kind of show you how it works, if you should even use it, and what are the benefits of using it. Why would you use it? Why should you use it? It is a pretty cool feature. When me and Savannah were driving down to Myrtle Beach, we tried it, and it was so much fun. We had a great vacation down there, but we had a long drive. And I was like, I've never had a car with assisted driving before. So I turned it on, I tested it out, I kind of learned how to use it, and it's amazing. Like, not really something you need that much, but it's just helpful when taking a break on long road trips, and it was an amazing feature to have, an amazing feature to use, and it gave me a nice little break while we were driving. I ain't gonna complain about that. We need a little break sometimes while you're driving. So you gotta, sometimes having that feature pays off, and there's a lot of features to this car, and I've tried a lot of them, but that was one of them I never tried, and I was happy I did, and I'm gonna show you boys how it is. Also, boys, I gotta show you this. I bought, through the OBD11, I bought the 30 ambient colors. That sound, Kim. We need to go, there we go. I bought the 30 colors, so instead of the 10 colors, and the colors are awesome. The additional blues that you get, teals, purples, it's amazing. All the additional colors that you get are pretty sick. Pinks you get like a really hot pink, you get this really cool like salmon color, rose colors. It's really cool. All the way back you get some really cool greens and yellows and oranges, and this is what's interesting about this track car is we're playing around with ambient lighting and we have self-driving. Does this car really need that? I don't think so. I really don't think it's necessary in a car like this, but I do think it is a very cool feature. I think it is a cool add-on. There's nothing wrong with the add-on. It's just very interesting to see it in a car that's track-oriented. Typically, technology is very simple in those kinds of vehicles, and there's a lot in this car, so I really got to give it credit. I mean, just look at the sound settings you can change. I mean, you got an entire like surround sound system you can mess around with. You can change the focus point from surround sound to sound focus. Like, it's quite crazy what you can do in this car, and some of the features that I've just tested out and just tried, really cool. But boys, now it's time to test out the self-driving feature in my car. I'll show you guys what it's like. Alright, so I'm gonna gain some speed getting on the highway here, as I get on and I merge in, now we'll merge here. So we're at 73, we're gonna tap this top button and then that self-driving button. So we go boom, boom. Travel assist is activated. That's what they call it. They call it travel assist. And watch how the car turns the wheel for you. And in about a few seconds, it's gonna tell me to touch the steering wheel. So my distance is already set. So it says take over steering. You just go like this. That way you know, it knows you're paying attention still to driving and you're not, like in a Tesla, you can fall asleep. These cars aren't gonna do that. They're not oriented to tell you to fall asleep. And see, my speed is set to 70, but the car's only going 61 because it's holding and keeping the distance from the car in front of me, which is really cool. So as the car in front of me gains a little bit of speed and a little bit more distance, my car will then catch up to speed to gain the speed it wants to go. So if you take a look, and the coolest thing, all you do is touch the steering wheel. In my opinion, I do think it's a little too often that you do it. I don't really think you should have to do it that often. But it's like every 20 or 30 seconds. I think they should do it once a minute. Unless they think in that minute you're gonna fall asleep. I don't know. But I mean, it is really a really cool feature. And then I can just change the speed whenever. So I believe, I haven't tried this feature much yet, but I think if I put the blinker on, I think it goes into the lane for you. If I'm not mistaken. No, it does not. But then it gets confused. I don't know if it was trying to go into that lane. It doesn't like the blinker. When you put the blinker on, it does not like it. I'm wondering if I can just if I can like do it for me. No, it doesn't like the blinker. It doesn't like to turn into the lane for you. But I can also now change my speed just by pressing the up or down. If I want to change my distance, all I do is press this middle button and you get a little highlighted thing right there. Then you click it and then you can push it forward for longer, even crazier distance, or click on it again and pull it back for a little shorter distance as well. And the car, as you can tell, is completely turning for me, and it's just such a cool feature. Take over the steering. You can do one hand too. I just do two hands because it shows the motion. I believe you don't even have to touch it either. I think when I was testing this, I was going through New Jersey Turnpike, and I think when I was testing this, I don't even have to touch it. I think you just do this. Yeah, you like just barely put your hands over it. Like you just barely tap it. You don't even have to grip the steering wheel. It's really cool. See, all I did was just put my hand kind of around it and tapped it, and it goes away. But it is really calming, really relaxing, and I like how it forces you to pay attention, but you can still take a break from steering. So if you're on a long road trip, you can take a break from steering the car, having to hold it, because sometimes when you're holding your arm up or holding it down, like it just gets tiring, especially when you're driving 600, 700, 800 miles. And it also helps because you don't have to worry about putting your foot on the gas, foot on the brake, because the car will then slow down for you as you approach another vehicle, which is also really nice. So you don't really necessarily have to worry too much. I'm going to disengage it because I'm taking this exit. All you do to disengage it is either tap the throttle, tap the gas, and then boom, it disengages itself. Just like that, ACC deactivated. Very easy to do it. You can also just click this button too. By clicking that button, you deactivate that mode, and you can go right into it. It's so easy. It makes driving a little bit easier, which is really nice. There's nothing wrong with easy driving, boys. So as you boys know, I had to come to one of my favorite spots. Above our old mall, in the top parking lot. During the summer sunset, I had to do it. So if you don't know, this is Emerald Square Mall. I don't know if this has been kind of the talk lately. Emerald Square Mall has been like closing down. It was one of the most famous malls around New England, and it's been closing down and all the stores are closing. So if you didn't know what Emerald Square is, it's an older mall that me and my buddies and all my friends used to hang out when we were younger, and now it's closing down. Not officially yet, but a lot of the stores are closing. Almost everything in it is like done, it's dead, it's dry, there's nothing there. It's kind of sad, but they haven't torn this place down yet, thankfully. Thank God. because I love coming up here. I love taking photos of my car. I love hanging out during sunsets. I've even come up here in the dead and cold winter, and it's just been the most relaxing. It's just the most relaxing spot to come and hang out in. It's where I clear my head, chill out, enjoy my car, enjoy some nice photos, get a really nice view of everything. And you can even see, I don't know if I can zoom in enough, you got Target over there too, which is my favorite Target to go to. So you can't go wrong. That is what the assisted driving is, by the way. The assisted driving is a really cool thing to use. Like I said, when you're just on road trips, you just are so tired of driving, you had a long day at work, you gotta drive an hour home, you're like, nah, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna use the assisted driving. That's what it's for. Why does this Golf R come with it? I don't know, Volkswagen. I don't know why you did that. I don't know why this car necessarily needs it, but it has it. And I figured I have it. I'll never typically use it because this is a driver's car. This is an enthusiast car. You modify this, you build it, you drive it a little harder than you would a typical car. So I don't usually use it. But man, when I was driving 900 miles, I had to try it and I had to use it. And I will say it works exceptionally well on this thing. From the demonstration of me showing you guys, it does really work well. And it's actually pretty solid. I can't deny it. It's very similar to how the BMWs use theirs. Very, very similar, and it is honestly pretty cool. Can't deny it. You know what also is weird that I kind of noticed too in this car? Like, why? But you have, I never really said it from buying this car, but you got rear climate and you have rear heated seats. Like, what? Why do you need that? I don't get it. I'm really confused on why you need all those features. Like, why do we need all that in this car? I don't know. The Harman Kardon surround sound, like why do we need that in this car? Like why? But I'm happy that we do because it's cool. That makes this car fully loaded and pretty much have everything you really need in terms of handling, performance, style, look, and comfortability. On top of it, all the features that you have in this car. I mean, it has as many features as some of these higher end BMWs, which for a car that brand new is only $49.50K, that's not bad at all. You really can't go wrong with that. And that is why I bought this car. I bought this car because of all those features, because of all the opportunities you have with this car to build on it, all the performance, everything this car comes with. That is why I say this is one of the most perfect cars to build and one of the most perfect cars to have, because of that reason. But like I was saying earlier, it even goes down to things like hitting the view button and changing the view of the car. Like all the different views you can do. Why is this in a Volkswagen? I don't know. But look at all of it. Well, I mean, this one's one of my favorite views. Oh my God, that view's awesome. And this is like the R mode view, but you got your R mode. If you hit modes on here, you have so many different drive modes. You have comfort, sport, race, custom, which I didn't want to hit. If you hit race, you have drift mode, which it asks you if you want to go into it. So then you go into it, which I don't. Then you can hit special mode, which as you can tell, the valve's pretty much fully open. And it sounds amazing. So there's so many different features in this car that we can go over. And over these next few years of owning this car, we will go over pretty much everything. And we're gonna know the ins and outs of this vehicle. Because I don't know, I haven't seen many channels really dive too deep into this car. And we're gonna dive so deep into it and just have some fun with this thing, because it's a newer generation car and it's not on YouTube a lot and it's not floating around as much as I thought it would, but it's still a very popular car. And it's why I wanted to buy it, because it's the perfect time. It's been around for a couple years. It's the perfect time to get it at a better price, dive into it a little bit more and see what it's like. And that's why I wanted it. And I'm so excited to build upon it continuously and just do some different things. And I'm excited to see what the car not only performs like, but looks like at the end of it. Because we are gonna do a little bit more exterior stuff. We didn't really do a lot in the GTI. We're gonna do more in this car, which is gonna make it look a little bit cleaner on the road. So I'm very excited for that. But at the end of the day, it's a stunning looking car. And now that the car's not beeping at me anymore, and we got the new steering wheel on, it's been a pleasure to drive. The car was just a pain in the butt before. That's why I almost traded it in. I couldn't keep it when it was beeping. I just wasn't having it. I will say also, boys, I bought a new camera for the channel. I bought a Canon R8. And this is the second vlog we've done on this now, and the quality compared to the GoPro, audio and just the camera quality itself, amazing. way better than the GoPros. We will still be using the GoPros for action shots, but this is the main camera, and we're gonna do like a little video of like all the cameras we have, like what we vlog with, what we edit with, everything that we do. We've gotten a couple requests before of that, so we are gonna do that soon. So that way you guys kind of know what we use and what we do, and how we do our production, like how we do everything. And we'll show you guys everything that we have and what we do. All the services we buy, everything, and we'll show you kind of like a little piece of how we use our YouTube channel and how we develop everything that we have. So, but boys, that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed the little mini tutorial of the assisted driving. Most of it was just showing you guys just what it was and how cool it is. I also wanted to have a little update on the vlog, say what's up. We've been ordering parts. A lot of random vlogs have been coming out lately. We're going to be doing some vlogs coming up shortly because we are going to New Hampshire this weekend. So, some more vlogs of all 3 cars are coming. I have my parts coming in this week, but those videos won't come out until next week. So you'll see those coming shortly. And stay tuned. We have a lot of stuff finally coming. So, I'm excited. But boys, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it to get notifications whenever we post videos. And we will see you in the next one. Peace out.